Hello, 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 hello. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Oh, goodness. It's been crazy, 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 crazy. How do you like my bowl? We could stop right there. We could call it a bowl, right? Make a little dish, put some stuff in our little dish. What do you think? It could be a dish, could be a little bowl, Anyhow, it's not. You know it's not, right? It's not. Anyhow, I've got my pattern up here. I'm ready to go. See, I got the pattern. I got my hook. I got scissors. I got a drink. I got something to show you that I finished just a little bit ago. I'm rocking and rolling. I had a few minutes to film. I filmed Advent stuff like I'm opened Advents up through the 18th. I know. I'm ahead. I got 13, 14, or 16. Now I'm through 16. Today I did 13, 14, 15, 16 because Dale was gone for a while. So, I have to take advantage. I had some diamond paintings I wanted to record. Did I get to that? No, I had less than an hour. I had about 45 minutes from the time he left until my live, and I was cranking, trying to get what I got done. I'm like, you guys, there's not enough time. There's not enough time in my life, I'm telling you. Hello, Michelle, and hello, Sherry. Sherry. Thank you, Sherry. You are so sweet. I mean, and you know what? I'll tell you something else, Sherry. I already had stuff in my cart. Sherry got me a gift certificate for Christmas. She's so sweet. I hope you don't mind I told everybody. I told people. But I had stuff in my cart, and I already did it. I already spent it. I spent it. Oh, thank you. You have no power or heat. Oh, no, Michelle. That is no fun. That's no fun. Oh, goodness. Do you guys have like a generator or anything? I mean, this little generator that Dale got from a friend, I mean, it has saved us a couple of times. I'm happy that we have it. It's not new and it's not, fancy, but it has worked in a pinch to give us some electricity and some heat. I can't imagine not having any heat. What are you doing? Are you just all bundled up today? Or do you have the oven going and you're standing in front of the oven? Right? I mean, you like to bake. Go bake something. Stand in front of the oven and get warm. Oh, you're in an apartment. Oh, so it's up to them. Well, they better get on it. You have a space heater? I mean, I'd be going and buying me a space heater, probably. Anyhow, you're right, Sherry. That is, you know what? And last night I was watching their live, and guess what? They are getting ready to shut down on the 19th, I think. Yeah, 19th to the 29th. They're closing down. It's a gift card from Bad Sheep Yarn, in case you're wondering. They're closing down from the 19th to the 29th, and they said if you place your orders by this weekend, they'll do their best to get it out to everybody. They're working hard, and then they're going to take a well-deserved Christmas break. I love that they do that they let their staff have time off and stuff, I love that they do that for them. Everybody just take some time off. Let's take some time off. Okay, this is weird. I thought I was wearing something down on this hook. I'm using this pretty little pink tulip. Sorry, but I'm spitting on it. Sorry. I thought I was wearing off something because there was a shiny part and a non-shiny part, but I think it was just, well, it is wearing as well. This feels different down here where I don't hold it. It's like slicker, but it was dirty. It was just dirty too. Had dirt on it. Yep, dirt. I guess Did I see? Yeah, I have not looked at the socks yet. I did see them. I saw them on their live last night. So she basically got socks that were pre-made, pre-knit socks, and then she hand dyed them in some beautiful colors. I like the one, what was it called? The speckly one. It's not gumdrop because that's a yarn. What was it called? I can't remember. Anyhow, just lots of fun little colored speckles. I thought that one was really cute. Really, really cute. Gumball? Gumball. That's what it is, I think. Hello, Kathy. How are you? How are you doing? All right. Well, I have the pattern up and I know what round we're on. We are on rounds 15 and 16 with color A. Yep. Oh, let me show you what I made first. That I've been telling you guys, I've been like commissioned to crochet a hat for the granddaughter, right? So colors, we asked colors, pink and purple. All right. Okay. Look at it. It's okay. This is just like a hat I made myself, which my hat is in yellow and orange, and there's white in here too. The white doesn't show through very well, but it's just kind of a hint in there. But isn't it cute? Oh man, I got stuff on it. Picked up something off the desk here, some linty stuff. And then a white pom-pom. I need to blow dry the pom-pom still. It's pretty fluffy, but I like to do, I like to make the pom-poms detachable. So inside, I'll show you. Inside, I've sewn this button. See this button? I sew this button on there, and then you pull this through, and you attach, I attached yarn to the pom-pom, pull it through and tie it around the button. So you can untie it. You can wash this. It's pretty on the flip side too. Look at the flip side of it. It has more color on the other side, on the wrong side, right? But you can't really wear it inside out because this is where I carried my yarns up. See where I, yeah. And there's a seam here, so it's not, it's pretty, but it's not pretty on the other side. Hopefully she likes it, you know. And like I said, if the pom-pom comes off, so it's washable. And if it's too long, you know what I mean? Like if it's too long, you can always fold this up too and make a little brim here if you wanted to. I don't know. I don't have her head to measure, so I don't know. But blow dry the pom-pom and it'll just be nice, and it's a little flat right here. It needs a little blow drying right there to get that. Anyhow, that's the hat. It's done. I'm happy it's done. It's done. Now I can focus on other things. Okay. Like this hat. Let's get this hat done. I have no idea how big this hat's going to turn out. That hat is a kid size. It does not fit my head. So hopefully, you know, it's going to be a good size for her. All right. We are doing round 15 and 16, which is just 2 rounds of half doubles. All right. It's just 2 rounds of half doubles. That's all we're doing. Before I even start, let's do a little Jenga, I feel like I'm playing like a shell game here or something, you know, moving my skeins of yarn around. Okay, there we go. Oh, you put the hat ornament on your tree. Cute. Those were fun to make, the little bitty hats. The sweater, oh my gosh, the sweater didn't turn out so well. Do you remember when we did the sweater and the hat? That was like a year ago? Was that a year ago? Seriously. I mean, must have been around Christmas time last year, right? Is my guess. But the sweater is a little jankety. Now, I've seen other sweaters. I've seen people do sweaters, that little miniature sweaters that turn out really cute. Little stockings. Never did try a little mini stocking, but yeah, the hats were cute. The little beanie hats. Those turned out well. I like those. So I don't have room for anything on my tree. I am actually decorating my tree. You remember last year I couldn't decorate. I could not keep cats out of my tree. So let me say, so far it's been up for a week. Has it been up a week? I don't know. It might, because we got a new tree. It may have been up for a week by now. And Misty was in it one day, like second day, Misty was in it. Smokey's never been in it. He jumped at it once and, you know, the whole thing moved. And I don't think he liked that. Because, you know, a tree outside won't do that. But he was like, kind of freaked him out. I'm like, good. Don't like it. Then yesterday, Mr. Sunny was in the tree, halfway up, right in the center of the tree. Because the way they get in, of course, is from the base. They go underneath and then they just climb on to like one of the first branches there that's attached to the trunk. And they just start climbing those little branches from the inside of the tree. And he was halfway up it, right in the center, just sitting there looking at me. And I'm like, get out of there. He's been very good. I was surprised he got in there because he's really shown hardly any interest in the tree until yesterday. And for some reason, yesterday he decided he wanted to explore and go in. Now, they've all licked it. They lick it. I don't know why they lick it, but they lick it. And they've like nibbled on it, like just little bites, not anything that's wrecking it, just like little taste in it. You know what I mean? But yesterday, Sonny was happy. He was content. He didn't want to get out. I made him get out. And then, of course, I could see, his entry point where he was sitting in on the branches because, they're unfluffed and they're all flat. And I'm like, boy, oh boy. But then I had a bright idea. And so far it has worked. Knock on wood. Knock, knock. Okay, knock on wood. I thought, what if I restrict their access point, which is the underneath, right? What if I start putting all the presents under the tree? So Dale bought off TikTok, Dale and his TikTok. He loves to find things on TikTok shop. So he bought these gift bags. And they're actually pretty cool. They're plastic, but they're pretty and they have drawstrings. Like they remind me of like those Amazon bags, right? Oh, nice. Those would be pretty, Michelle. So Amazon, you pull the two ties and it seals the bag shut, and then you can tie up the little ribbons. Well, that's what these are like, except they're plastic. And so yesterday I spent about an hour and a half, I guess, wrapping the presents. And I used those bags and it was so nice. I mean, it was really nice. It went so fast. I'm not getting out wrapping paper this year. Unless I have to. I'm out of the larger bags. We're down to like the smaller sizes. I used up the big ones. But I just started putting the kids' gifts in the bags, sealing it up, tying it with a bow. It came with these tags that are on like a twisty tie. So then you just twist tie the tag on there. And so I started wrapping, putting things in those bags. And then I took them to the tree. And I have put them right around the trunk of the tree. So I took some of the bigger ones and I put them right up as close as I could to the trunk of the tree with the bag sticking up between the branches even, blocking entranceways for cats to climb. So I don't know. It seems to have worked so far. Okay, I got to do another round of these. I did not count. I hope I have 72 still. That's all I got. I hope I still have 72. They've gone and they've looked, they've walked around it, and they're like, They look at the presents. They're just like, they're baffled. They're like, Now, the one place that I can't block is at the very back of the tree, which is right underneath the window, because we have our heating vent there. That's where the heat vent is. Right, Kathy? They're wonderful. I mean, I may never go back to wrapping paper. I don't know. It was so easy. I wrapped like all of these gifts in less than 2 hours for sure. And I was just like, okay. But I can't block back there. So what I did, I have to leave the vent area open. I blocked to the wall. You know what I mean? To the wall on each side of the vent, I put presents. Yeah. That is Hollyanna. Hollyanna. I think that's her name. I think that's who. It might be the same one. Although she did 2 boxes for her cat. She's a YouTuber. She's a crocheter, and she's doing Vlogmas. If that's who you saw, she wrapped up 2 boxes and made little hidey holes for her cats to go in and put them right under the tree. I thought about that. I mean, I thought I could wrap up a box and put a hole in it, and they could go in it, but I don't know if my cats would go in a little box with a hole in it. I don't know. But anyhow, we'll see how this works. We will see if it actually keeps them out of the tree, because I've limited their access point as much as I can. I have a few more gifts coming within the next day or two. So I have a few more things to wrap so I can crowd it a little bit more. What happens after Christmas? I don't know. After the presents are gone, what will happen then? I don't know. But we'll see. You know, you can't like fence in a tree from a cat, because, you know, cat will just climb any fencing or any other type of blockade. You know, they can try to climb the presents to get into the tree, but then they're like right in the branches, which they're at the ends of the branches. You know what I mean? Anyhow, we'll see how it works. We shall see. I was just filming, like I said, and who comes out to join the fun but Sonny? And I tried to keep him off the table. I was like, nope, 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 get down, nope. So what did he do? He goes around and he hops onto the counter. Yeah, hops onto the counter and then decides to crawl from the counter over to the chair where I was sitting, right from the counter to my shoulder, and climbing on my shoulder. And I was like, no, get off. And in the process of all of that, he knocked down this little wooden reindeer. It's a little rocking horse deer. I think it's a deer, rocking deer. Anyhow, it's like a little carved thing. It's really pretty. What did he do? He knocked it down off the counter. Did it break? One of the antlers broke off, of course. I mean, come on. Really? Are we not allowed to have nice things here? So, I mean, I'll glue it back on, but, you know, it's not the same. He's broken now. Jeez. That boy. So I could finish my filming, I just took him and I put him in the bedroom. I just put him in the bedroom and closed the door. I should have done that to start, but put him in the bedroom, closed the door, and made him stay in there till I was done. I'm like, I can't come in here into the office and diamond paint hardly anymore, you guys. I come in here and try to diamond paint, and I've got Mr. Cat Boy there just climbing all over me, pawing at me, jumping in my lap. He'll try to jump on the table. I'm like, okay, I can't get anything done here. I can't get my painting done. I'm so far behind on my big painting, you guys. It's ridiculous. I don't even have a whole row across the bottom. Not even a whole row. So I'm not even like a fourth of the way. And not even close. I don't know. I might try that box thing under the tree, right in the front. Wrap it up like she did with wrapping paper. Make it look cute and pretty. Put a hole in it. See if they'll just go hang out there. I did hang one ornament. It's a plastic ornament. It's kind of like a long, like cone looking thing. And I put it low. I did it intentionally. I put it low. It's plastic. And I put it there so that they can like play with it. Because I know they're going to play with stuff. So why not give them something that's right there, right in front of their face, that I know I don't mind they play with. If they knock it down, what's going to happen? Nothing. Okay. I'm going to take a quick second and see if I have 72 stitches still, okay? only have 71, of course. So I'm going to put 2 in this list. Just going to budget. I'm going to put 2 in there. Okay. All right, we're back around. Now, what do? We join with a slip stitch to the first half double crochet. And join with a slip stitch. Now I'm going to pick up my new color, which is the tan. We're going to the tan now, and we chain 1. Okay. Now what do? 1 single crochet in each stitch around. Oh, that's easy. You know, my cats do like boxes. I mean, I opened up the Christmas boxes, the decoration boxes, and they were all over that. We got a bunch of boxes like out in our entryway right now. Dale's going to take them out and burn them. If I want one, I better rescue one of the boxes like soon. He's going to take them out and get rid of them. That might be an idea. They just have to be distracted, right? Away from the actual tree itself. That's my philosophy. I have to distract them. Okay, where do you want to go? You want to go all the way over here now. All right, how are we doing? We're doing okay. Okay. So, yeah, that was a cute idea. And her cat went right into one of the boxes. But she had it might be a different person, but her cat, she had 2 of them, and she tried to stack them on top of each other, make like a little kitty condo type thing. And the cat didn't want to go in the upper one, but then she separated them and put them both on the floor, and then the cat was fine. Went into both of them. So I don't know. It's an idea. I'm certain I have some boxes out there that would be big enough for a cat to fit in, is my guess. Put that wrapping paper to use that I didn't use this year, right? Wonder if I have any with cats on it or animals or anything like that. But I am putting ornaments on the tree. I have I started slowly. I put just a few things. I've got 6 precious moments on the tree. They're up high, of course. I put like our dated ornaments. You know what I'm talking about. They look like they're made out of like salt dough, not salt dough. You know what I mean? Like they're white and you can put everybody's name on them. They might be snowmen, penguins, polar bears. They write their name on them and personalize them. Do you know what I'm talking about? Okay. Really? I do not have like the center pull of this yarn going. Really? I don't. I remember that from last week that I don't have the center pull. I don't know. Of the tan. Right. I will do that for sure, Sherry. What was I saying? Oh, I put those ornaments, our little ones that we put our name on, and we bought a new one just last night. And then ended up sitting there and talking to this guy for like 45 minutes. Seriously. It was like, okay, 45 minutes of just jibber jabber with this guy. See, this is how my life goes. This is how my life goes. And I try to just go do a few things. I mean, we had several places we wanted to go yesterday, but sitting and talking with the ornament guy for 45 minutes was really not in the cards. Not in the cards, but we did. We did. He was nice. He's a nice guy. I learned that he's from Frankenmuth. That's where he lives, is outside of Frankenmuth. And he does this ornament thing in the winter, around Christmas time. But he also is a pumpkin farmer. He's a pumpkin farmer. He said he inherited the farm. It wasn't his farm to start with. Family farm, and he inherited it. And he grows pumpkins, sells a ton of pumpkins. It's like they got tons of acreage, and they sell a ton of pumpkins. So, I mean, he's an entrepreneur of a different sort, you know, sells pumpkins in the fall, ornaments at Christmas time. Wonder what else he does. What's he do in the winter and spring and summer? What's he do the rest of the year? I don't know. They probably farm something else too, but well, you know, there's got to be a lot of prep for the ground and getting ready to plant pumpkins. That's got to take some time. Okay, now we're switching to our light blue. Not dark blue. I want light blue. Chain one there. And then we do, what do we do here? A half double around with the light blue. Yeah, the bigger stitches. Taller stitches. Taller stitches. Okay. And then we'll go back to the tans. Wonder how long we do this for. It should start looking like a hat instead of a flat circle. You know what I'm saying? Been looking like a flat circle for quite a while. I guess it's getting more hat sides of the hat. That's what we need. Sides to our hat. So how's everything going for you guys? What are you up to? Are you still Christmas shopping? Done Christmas shopping? Are you doing anything fun? I guess maybe not this weekend, next weekend. And next weekend I think will be the 20th, right? One day next weekend will be the 20th. Let's see. 13. Yeah, I think so. It's going to be Christmas cookie baking. He's already invited his daughter. I don't think I've invited my daughter yet, but apparently Dale thinks next weekend is Christmas cookie baking. Okay, Christmas cookie baking next weekend. That'll be okay. I'll have some footage from that to go into my Christmas premiere. My Christmas premiere at this point, the things I have to put in it, my premiere is less than 40 minutes, I think. Yeah, it's not very long. So I'm going to have to find some things to add to my premiere pretty soon and get that put together and ready to go. So lots to do, like I said. I'm ready for just a little dull boredom time, you know. Just sit around and eat bonbons and crochet. Oh boy. And everything we do lately just seems to take forever. It's like nothing is quick. We'll be gone for hours. Hours at a time, you guys. Hours and hours and hours. Now, yesterday, when did we leave? We left it like, what am I trying to do here? Where do I want you to go? I want you to come through here. This is the problem with multiple colors. They get tangled up all the time. Oh, well, you're working on your DP Christmas Elves canvas. Nice. Yeah. Want to work on mine too? Mine's, like I said, it's in a pathetic state of affairs. Pathetic. I still have to do Christmas cards. That was something I wanted to do yesterday, was get my Christmas cards out. I don't do a ton of Christmas cards, but I wanted them done. I wanted to do that yesterday, and that didn't happen because we took off and where all did we go? I don't know. Oh, I needed to go to Michael's. I had one skein of yarn to pick up at Michael's. I placed an order at Michael's. It was 4 skeins of yarn. And I did not realize that they were shipping one of them. Or no, one of them was at the store. Not my store that's closest to me, but my store, the Michael's that's further away. One was there, so they were like, oh, they just automatically did that as a pickup. And I'm like, really? I have to go pick it up? I thought they were just going to deliver everything because the other yarns are not in stock anywhere. So those have to be delivered. So I thought they'd deliver all 4. Why separate it and make me go pick up 1? I didn't ask for that. It just kind of did it automatically. And I was like, okay, that is not what I wanted. So anyhow, we had to go out there and pick up that. And then, gosh, what else did we have to do? I know there was another stop. Something else out that way. I don't even remember. Where else did we go? Oh, the shoe store. That was another thing that took forever. Why did it take so long? I don't know. Dale was not getting shoes, but then went upstairs to the clearance section, tried on some shoes, talked to the guy up there forever and ever and ever about shoes, about socks, about this, about that. Took forever. Forever. I had my shoes, my socks picked out. I was ready to go. Dale was just blah, 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 blah with this guy. I'm like, oh my goodness. Then we went to the mall to get my ring examined and cleaned and went to the bookstore. And the ornament guy, oh goodness. Oh, that was hours. Literally hours, you guys, hours. Like 4 or 4.5 or something. It was crazy. Okay, 1 single crochet in each stitch around. I still don't know if I counted 72 a little while ago, but I don't know if I still have 72 or not. I might count after this round and make sure I still have 72. I mean, I don't want my hat growing or shrinking from where it is now. So today I was like, we have not gone to the gym yet. We kind of did not get up early enough to get to the gym because I made a nail appointment for the dogs to get their nails done. That was another thing that's been needing to be done for a while now because Miss Toffee, oh my gosh, Miss Toffee, she will drive you crazy with her nails. Click, 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 all over the house. And she follows me everywhere lately. She just follows me around. She's like a little shadow. It's crazy. And the nails, I do have this center pull. It's just that I have so much yarn that got wrapped around. Like maybe this was when I pulled it out, I had a whole bunch of excess. It's all wrapped around the end there. Okay. We're good. We are all good. So we didn't make it to the gym. I finished that hat this morning. I accomplished that. Finished the hat. Right? And it's cute. It's very cute. But everything just seems to take forever. And we end up doing this thing and that thing and the next thing. And so after we took the dogs at noon to the groomer, we got Subway, had lunch, and I'm trying to get him out of the house. I'm like, if you run to Walmart or Meijer or wherever you're going, we needed a few things. I'm like, you go do that. You can do that. I'll film some stuff while you're gone. He's like, oh, I see. Okay, I see how you are. And then I can do my crochet live. Then we go to the gym later. That's our plan, is to go to the gym after the crochet live. But again, he found all these things to do after we had our Subway, and he didn't get out of here until at least 1 o'clock. Now, mind you, we had the dog nail appointment at 12. That took just a few minutes. And they're literally 5 minutes from our house, if that. Came home, ate our Subway. I thought for sure he would be out of here by 12:30, 12:45 at the latest. No, 1 o'clock. 1 o'clock. I'm like, okay. So he got out of here at 1 o'clock to go do whatever he's doing. And I was like scrambling. Let me get out yarn. Let me get out these boxes. Like I said, I was trying to do some diamond. Oh, I got a knot here. Is it a knot that will hold? Let's find out. Can I cut off the tails? I can cut it off. Okay. All right. I'll cut this right here. Cut you. Cut you, bad boy. Cut you. So I didn't get anywhere near done what I wanted to get done. All I got recorded was yarn. No diamond painting. I wanted to show my dreamer designs. They've been sitting here for I don't know how long now. A week, more. And I just can't seem to find the time to record. Anyhow, I guess they'll get done at some point. At some point. The other day, I closed him in the office. He was in here on the computer. And I just said, okay, I need to record something. I said, you're going to be in there on the computer for a while? Yeah. I'm like, okay, I'm closing you in. Closed him in. Said, I'm off to record. Be quiet. G2445 the. Well, hello. How'd you end up with that name? So I might have to do that again. Maybe tomorrow or I don't know. Someday I'm going to have to record some more. All right. I'm going to take another second here and count. Okay. Hang on. Before I do that, let me count. Hello, Dawn. Oh, it's part of your email. Okay. Gotcha. Okay. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70. I'm supposed to have how many? 72? Wait, how am I so far ahead now? Now I'm way far ahead. You guys, what in the heck happened? I got 69. No. 70. Darn it. Let me count again. I see I'm counting that as a stitch right there, that first one. This is why I don't like doing things like this. How much would it cost to make a beanie? Depends on what kind of beanie. Depends on what kind of yarn we're using. I mean, it really depends. Like acrylic yarn, I charge less for acrylic yarn because the yarn doesn't cost as much, you know? Okay, let me count again. $60. I got 74 stitches. I'm 2 stitches. Now I'm 2 stitches ahead. Okay, I'm going to take out that one, 2, 3. Taking out 4 stitches. And we're gonna combine. We're gonna combine stitches here is what we're gonna do. Get us back to where we're supposed to be. I don't like when they do this join, chain 1. I don't like that. I'd rather just work completely in the round, you know, round and round and round we go. Round and round and round we go. Okay. That was our color B, chain 1 around. Now we're going to switch to color A, which is the dark blue. And we're going to chain 1, chain 1. Now look at, now I'm all twisted. We are a twisted sister. Twisted sister. Let's untwist for a moment. Dale's out in the garage talking on his phone to somebody, you guys. that man, okay, that man can talk. I'm just saying he can talk. Okay, wait. Where do we want to go here? We want, I don't even know. Okay, we're just going to leave it. I'm tired of playing with it. Okay, next round with our main color is chain 1, single crochet around. All right, so single crochet around. Hopefully we get 72 this time. Here's another funny thing that happened. We went to wash the dog beds. Okay, we take the dog beds up to the laundromat and wash the dog beds. Okay, so we did that the other night. And we got them all going and all that. And I, of course, took crochet to work on while we're sitting there. It takes about 22 minutes for the machines. 22 minutes. So they're finishing up. You can hear them over there clicking and they're finishing. So go over and start to, unload. We're just taking them home. We're not drying them. We're just taking them home. And I go to the last machine and I'm like, I couldn't open it. I couldn't open the door. I'm messing with the door. And then all of a sudden, the machine starts running and says 22 minutes to go. And I was like, wait, what? Why are you starting again? Well, apparently it never started the first time. It still had all of the soap in there and everything. And so I'm like, oh, Lord. So now here we got another 22 minutes to sit there and wait. Oh, sometimes, you guys, I'm telling you. I'm ready. I am ready for just a day when I just sit here in my pajamas all day long and don't have a thing to do. Right? Looking forward to that. And there's always stuff on the backside to do. Like, talking with my family about Christmas. And we decided to draw names this year instead of doing like the swap game. I heard somebody talking about doing a swap game and they had all kinds of interesting names for it. Like some people say they call it Dirty Santa. I'm like, really? Dirty Santa. Okay. That's interesting. Dirty Santa. And then there was something else. Yankee Swap or something. And of course, a lot of people just call it White Elephant. Although White Elephant to me has a different connotation. White Elephant to me has always seemed like you take something like not new or not like gag gift sort of things for White Elephant. I suppose it doesn't have to be, but that's how I've always considered White Elephant is like gag gifts or something that you have at your house that you don't want anymore and you just want to get rid of it. And I don't know. The Yankee Swap was one and Dirty Santa was the other one. I had never heard either of those. Have you heard of those? I'd never heard of them. I was like, okay, all right. Well, we just call it the swap game around here. That's how we call it. We don't have any special fun name for it. Started one year with all we do is do pieces of paper with numbers and everybody gets a number. And you go around according to your number and you pick a gift. And you can either pick a new gift or you can pick somebody else's gift. Take their gift. Oh, Dawn. Oh, goodness. Poor little kitty cat. All right, what do we do now? Okay, it's looking like a hat, right? It's totally looking like a hat. Got some nice stripes going there. I think we're going to start making our brim, which is going to make it, yeah, it's brim time, folks. It is brim time. And we're just using this blue. Okay. So we chain one and we front post half double around the first stitch. Front post half double around the first. I'm so happy I'm doing this with dark blue. Front or back post double, and these are singles. Of course they're singles. Oh gosh. It is so hard to get around the single crochets. Back post double around the next. Is that all we do? Front post, back post, front post, back post. That's what we do. All the way around. All the way around. With dark blue yarn, and around single crochets. Yay. This sounds like fun. Wish I had like my little neck light at this point. It's pretty bright in here, but still. Neck light would make it even brighter. I haven't even been having my quiet mornings on the couch with just the dogs and me and crocheting quietly. This morning, I got up at 5:30. Yep, it was 5:30. And the dogs wanted to go out. So I put the dogs out at 5:30. And I wasn't ready to be up at 5:30, so I went back to bed. And I thought, well, I'll probably go back to bed and maybe fall asleep for another hour or so. No. I woke up and I was shocked when I looked at the clock to see that it was 8:30. I was like, wow, okay. It's 8:30. They want my whole morning of crochet time. Although that's why we didn't go to the gym. Because then when I did get up, I did come out and sit and finish that hat. I did. I sat on the couch and finished the hat. And Dale was, he was in the bedroom on TikTok. TikTok, all the TikTok videos, just one right after the other. The weather is playing on the TV, like one of the weather channels. Oh my gosh, the Weather Channel. The black guy with the purple suit coat on. Oh, I'm telling you what. Purple suit coat. He was snazzing. But then he had on like black tennis shoes. Not just regular, like some slick black tennis shoes sort of thing. He's something else. The way that guy dresses. He's a dresser. That's what Dale was doing. And then he was like, I thought we were getting to the gym early. And I'm like, well, you're in here just watching weather and TikToking, and I'm working on this kid's hat. I mean, you could get up and say, let's go. And then it was too close to our nail appointment time. So I was just like, okay, let me just finish this hat. I was so close to finishing it. Let's just finish the hat. And I did. So now we're ended up going to the gym. I don't know, probably right after this, I think. Before dinner. Which would be nice. Go here later in the afternoon, get our workout done, come home and make dinner. I've still got to put some ornaments on the tree because I have very few things on the tree. And I think it's safe. To put ornaments on the tree. However, not birds. Not birds. Okay? Not birds. Like I said earlier, it depends. Do you want acrylic yarn or do you want hand-dyed yarn? You'd have to let me know. Hand-dyed is more expensive. Acrylic is a little less expensive. Like this hat right here, being made out of acrylic yarn, I probably sell for like $20. Maybe 20. Yeah. Hand dyed though. It's more expensive. Uh-oh. Lost my stitches there. Lost my stitches. Stitches come back. Okay, I have a question for you guys. Um, how many of you have Amazon lists? You make lists of things you like. How many of you make a list? That's what my family's doing, basically. We're sharing like our Amazon lists, and the person who got our name can pick something off our list, right? Well, Dale has never had an Amazon list. He just likes to go into my Amazon on the computer and put stuff in my cart or buy stuff. He'll sometimes just do a buy now situation. Okay. So, I made him a list the other day. He started shopping and he started just putting stuff in my cart again that he liked. And so I made him a list. Then I went into my cart and I was trying to take those things from my cart and put them into his list, right? No big deal. Done that a million times. Take things that I have in my cart and decide to just put them on a list, right? I kept encountering problem after problem. Now, this was on my phone, okay? On my phone. And it would tell me, Amazon has encountered a problem. Try again. And it would not let me add those items to his new list. I got one thing to go in. None of the other things would go on the list. Now, from my phone. I came in here to the computer. I said, let me try this on the computer. All right. Tried it on the computer. And it seemed to work just fine from my computer. Has anybody encountered that problem before? I don't know if it's just a temporary situation that Amazon is having or what. I tried some things that I found, and these weren't from my cart or anything. These were just like, I just looked up some books. And I said, let me see if I can save these books to my list. No. Then I tried a different book and it saved it. I tried a different book and it'd be like, no. I tried a diamond painting thing. It's saved to my cart, to my list. I was like, what is going on? Now, mind you, all these problems are from my phone. I have never had that happen either, Sherry. And I haven't tried it today. So I don't know if it was just they were having a technical problem. I don't know. I have no idea, but it was really making me mad. And I was trying everything I could, like manage a list. Is there something that I did wrong? Because it all happened coincidentally right after I had made Dale's list, right? So I thought, did I do something while I was doing that to mess it up? I don't know. I tried to, I looked in their customer service thing, why I want my stuff saved to my cart. That wasn't helpful at all. I don't know what the deal was. All right, now we have gone all the way around. What were we supposed to end with? A front post or a back post? And we're supposed to end with a back post, which we just did. All right, so join to the first one. Okay, we're joining. I'm assuming we're slip stitching. Now we're going to front post around the first. Front post around the first. Okay. Hang on, is that the one I want to front post around or this one? I want to go around that one because that's a front post. Front post in that one. And just a regular half double in the next one, which is the back post. Front post around the front post. These are half doubles. And half double around the next. So this is making our ridge. And we do this for 2 rounds. So surprised they're not having us do a back post, front post. But it's just a front post around the front post and a regular half double around the back post one. So it's making a ridge. This is a nice way to make your what do we call this? The brim? The what is it? Oh. So yeah, I'll have to try it again today and see if it's still doing it. Then my sister, you'd have to know her. She can be just a real smart aleck, just real smart aleck. So I had shared my list, right? And she puts in our chat, our family chat. Apparently, whoever has Mindy's name can just go get her all the free Kindle books. And I was like, what? And I talked to her last night. She's like, yeah, they can just get you the free Kindle. And I'm like, no, they can't. First of all, why do you think I want a bunch of Kindle books? And she's like, well, that's what they all say on your list is Kindle. And they say 0. I'm like, they're only 0 if you have Kindle Unlimited, first of all. That's the only way they're free is if you have Kindle Unlimited. And you can only get X amount on Kindle Unlimited. I mean, you can buy them, but they're not going to be free on Kindle. And she said, well, it doesn't say if you want paperback. Or when I save my books, I saved the paperback. And I'm like, you know what? I didn't even really think about it. If I looked up a book and it came up, I just went and saved it to my list. First of all, the list generally is only for me, right? This isn't a list for usually anybody else to buy stuff off of. And I know that I would want to get the paperbacks. And every once in a while I buy a Kindle book, but I only buy Kindle books like if I have to, like for book club or something, and I can't get it any other way. Anyhow, she was giving me a hard time. And I'm like, okay, listen. I just went to our family chat and I said, just an FYI, if there's anybody planning on buying me any books, I want paperback versions. And I'm like, oh boy. That's when last night I was trying to save more things and put more things on my list, was when I was talking to her, because that's how that all got started. That whole thing got started because of her. Life is lifing, folks. Life is lifing. Dale made banana bread last night, Michelle, and he got really slick with the banana bread. He put chocolate chips, regular chocolate chips, in like half of the batter, and he put white chocolate chips or white chips in the other half of the pan. The white ones, of course, are for me. I like the white. It was pretty good. I did notice that the white chips got a little more, what do I want to say? They got a little more cooked. They got a little crisp to them, kind of. Like if they'd floated to the top, they got a little crispiness to them. The ones deeper in the bread didn't, but the ones that kind of floated up to the top got a little crunch to them, just a little bit. Not bad. They weren't burnt. Just got a little crunch. It was good though. Very good. He has become the banana bread master, although he can't ever remember how to find the recipe. He's got it saved in his phone. And so he comes in here and he's like, how did you find that recipe again? And I show him, like, you do this, blah, 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 blah. Oh. And he doesn't remember how to find it. All right. This hat is not very long. I feel like it needs to be like longer, you know? It is just a little beanie. Okay, I only have one more round of the brim to do. But I want to go back and look at the picture. It's not supposed to be real. Yeah, it's got 3 repeats of the stripes, which we have, and then the brim. Okay. All right. Look, they put a little tag on it. Can you see the little tag right there? There you go, Sherry. That's a perfect idea. I have to snag his phone to do that. Can you see your phone for a second? I don't even remember where the recipe's from. Like, you know, what website or whatnot. Hey, I showed him how to add stuff from Amazon to his own list. Yeah. So he was in here last night. He was shopping away. He was adding stuff to his list left and right. And I'm like, okay, cool. Now you know how to do it. Now you know how. So he was saving stuff. And I'm like, yay, yay. One giant leap for mankind. Yep. I could always make this brim longer if I don't feel like the hat is like long enough. Is long the word I'm looking for? If I don't feel like it's going to come over a person's head properly, I could add on to the brim. We'll see when we finish this round. I'll try it on my head. It's going to be big because it is large. We'll see how it fits me, even as far as how far does it come down on your head. We're going to actually finish this today. Oh, let's start talking. What should I do next? What should I do next, you guys? It'll be, I mean, it won't be quite after Christmas, but, you know, close enough that we don't need to do like Christmassy nothing. Christmassy nothing. Did you like that? What should we do next? What should we do next? I just got a free pattern. There's been all kinds of free patterns out there. People are giving away their patterns for free as Christmas presents and Advent and stuff like that. I got a pattern today, a free pattern from Not Bad Brit. I'll show it to you in a second. Socks. Yes, Sherry, the socks. Should do the socks. Now, okay. You know I try to do free patterns because, you know, copyrights and personal properties, if they've given it out for free, I'm like, okay, it's good to share, right? They've given it out for free. As long as I tell you who it is, give them the credit. I don't know what I have in my sock repertoire that's free. I would have to go look. I'll have to go look. Tonight I should do those Christmas cards, and I don't want to because they could go in the mail tomorrow, and I don't want to do it. I want to just sit in here and work on my diamond painting. I have to close the door, keep the cat out. It's pathetic. It's really pathetic how little I have been able to accomplish on that. Pathetic. My son sent me a picture yesterday, and he was like, "You should crochet hats. Look at the price on these hats." Well, the hats that he was showing me, I'm sure they were like all machine knit, but they were like $69, $70. I'm like, yeah, I can't sell a hat for that much. I'm not special, I guess. I don't know. Nobody's going to pay that much for one of my hats. Oh, okay. That's the end of the row. Let's see how it fits. Oh, I got fairly big. Okay, let's see. Why is it like ruffling at the end? Kind of ruffled. Why? I think what I would do, here's what I think I will do, is just go around now and do like just a row of half doubles. Let's see. Oh, God. It doesn't cover my ears. No, and this is the large. Guys, hang on. I'll show you. Oh, I'll try to show you. Hang on. I mean, I think it's supposed to kind of fit that way. It's not supposed, what do you think? This is how guys wear their hats. Don't really cover your ears. It's just like, I feel it needs at least one more round. And this kind of curled doing the front post part. What if I went and did just, I don't know. Maybe another round of singles around there just to make this flatten down a little more and not want to curl. This is how your kids wear them. They don't really cover their... Hello, Kathleen. How are you? Oh, man, you got to go back to work. Just like right there. Like, here's my ears. Doesn't cover my ears. It is just a beanie. It is a beanie. I think it needs something, though. What do you guys think? What do you suggest? I don't think I want to do another round like this because it just really makes it, this wants to lift here. This little edge wants to curl. How about, okay, let's just try something. Let's just try, sorry. Now you get to see my messy hair. Yep, young kids wear them like that. They don't care about their ears. Well, there you go. You're right. Okay, this is true. All right, so now we're going off script here, going off pattern. But see how it's like rolling up at the ends here? I don't want it to do that. Okay, we're going to go with a round of single crochets. We're just going to do a round of single crochets and see what that does. All right, so let's do our little chain one here, and we'll do single crochets and see if that just flattens it out, and it'll make it a little bit longer, not much longer. Single crochet is not gonna, it is making it lay flatter though. The other option is I could do one more. All right, Kathleen. I could do one more round of the brim and then a single crochet. That would bring it down over my ears. It is like a snug little skull cap, isn't it? Let's see. Let's see what we think. I'm gonna do a little cheat here. I'm gonna do the brim stitch for a little bit and then turn around and do the single crochet and see what we think. I'm not going to do the whole way around. We're going to do a little sample cheat. That's what we're going to do. I'm going to do a sample cheat here so we don't waste a ton of time. See, it definitely, can you tell that it curls up here? It curls up. Okay. All right, let's turn and let's add the row of single crochets here for a little ways anyhow. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. That's what I'm going to do. Okay. Take out these singles and let's do one more round of this brim and then a round of single crochets. Sounds like a plan to me. Definitely sounds like a plan. Hopefully it's a plan that works. It's a plan. Just don't know if it's a plan that works. Oh, there is a Minky here. Hello, Minky. I saw you say hello to Minky, and I was like, I missed that. Hello. How are you? Hello, hello. Hello, hello, hello. Dale's out in the kitchen doing something. I don't know what. He's messing with stuff out there. He's tinkering around. And this hat will be done. All I'll have to do is weave in a few ends and it will be done. I'm surprised, this is a large and it fits me that tight. Can you imagine? I'll have Dale try it on. What do you think, Dale? How does it fit you? It's supposed to be a men's hat. Do men have bigger heads than we do? I would think so. Do they, though? I don't know. We'll have Dale try it on. Hey, Dale, try on the hat. What do you think? His favorite hat, his favorite winter hat he wears all the time is just this little black hat that's not a lot longer than this one, honestly. It's like, I don't know if it's a Carhartt hat or if it's I don't know. But it doesn't come down a lot longer than this one did. It does cover his ears, though. That one does cover his ears. This one would not. I mean, what's the point of a hat? What is the point of a hat if you don't cover your ears? Isn't that the point of it? I know even Josh's hats cover his ears. He likes his slouchy, and I can't make a slouchy hat the way he likes them. I've tried. I could cut off these other yarns, these other colors. I'm not using them anymore. They're just hanging out here, getting in the way. Hanging out, getting in the way. Okay, scissors. Let's get rid of these because they're driving me bonkers. There goes the tan. Here goes the light blue. Goodbye. There. Whew. We're free. we're free of those. Just to keep their head warm and mom off their back. Well, okay. I have a hat on. Look. See? I wore a hat. I mean, I suppose, yes. The purpose of a hat is to keep heat from escaping from your body, right? It keeps your heat in from going out all your pores and your hair follicles, your heat goes out. I suppose that's the true purpose, but I mean, in the wintertime, I'd like to have warm ears too, you know. I don't want my ears hanging out there getting all frostbitten. Not that I wear a hat very often, because I don't. But if I feel the need to wear a hat, I want one that's going to cover my ears. I don't typically go out and play around in the cold for long periods of time. I'm in and out, in the truck, out of the truck, into a store, back out, you know. Yeah. Okay. We are back around. If I can slip stitch properly into this, there we go. All right. Now remember, I'm going to do one more round of a single crochet. That's tight. Well, it's getting better. It's getting better. That curl. Okay. Let me do this last round of single crochet and then I'll show you what we got going on here, what it looks like. Okay. Still don't know if I have 72 stitches. I haven't counted in a few rows. This blue is Red Heart Super Saver. Not my favorite yarn in the world. It will be washable, which is nice. Now, this yarn, this Craft Smart yarn, I was really surprised how soft that was. That's really soft. I love this yarn, Hobby Lobby. This is Michael's, this is Hobby Lobby. This is wherever. Walmart. But I was really surprised how soft this value yarn is from Michael's. Interesting. I go throw it in the washing machine. They say that these acrylic yarns will soften up when you wash them. I have never done that. I have never put anything like this in my washing machine before. I'm kind of scared to do it. Like, think about it. You take a blanket. You made a blanket, a nice big blanket, and you throw it in your washing machine. Wouldn't you just die if it, like, shrunk and got all weird? And that would be like, oh, it'd be devastating. I would prefer to hand wash them, but I wonder if you still get the same softening effect if you hand wash it. I don't know. Or does it need to be tossed around in the washing machine for a while to soften it? Or is it just the fact of getting it wet and adding some soap to it, some good soap? Is that what softens it? Or is it the movement of the washing machine that softens it? Anybody know the answer to that question? I don't. I don't have the answer. We're almost back around. When we get done, I have whoops, missed a bunch of yarn in that stitch. Split it right in half or something. We can go look at my Pinterest board for socks and see if there's anything in there that's catching my eye, catching your eye. Then off camera, I'll weave in the ends. No pom-pom on this one. I don't think we get pom-pom. Oh, I have 2 hats that I've crocheted. The one that's like this one, except mine's, like I said, orange and yellow. And then I have another one that's made with hand-dyed yarn, which is like a more delicate, prettier kind of, lacier stitch. If I really am going out somewhere and feel I need a hat, I'd wear that one. This one, the one I just showed you, my yellow and orangey one, is really kind of heavy. It falls forward. It does have a pom-pom on it, and it tends to fall forward on my head. I only use it for going outside and working. Like if I'm going out to put up the Christmas decorations or things like that. Walk around outside in the snow, All right, I'm going to try it on before I cut my yarn. Okay. It's barely covering my ears. But okay, I think it's what it's supposed to be. Am I right? Isn't it supposed to be just this little okay, we're calling it good. We're calling it good. That's kind of what it's supposed to be, just this little snug little beanie thing on your head. Mm-hmm. Threw my scissors down and got them all tangled up in the yarn. All right. We're calling it. We are calling it. That's it. That's it, folks. That's it. End of beanie, except for the ends. Okay. Yeah. I think it does need to at least get wet. Get wet and have this stuff relax a little bit. The brim down here needs to still relax. That little single crochet along the bottom helps. But I think maybe just a nice wash, just a hand wash even. Throw it in my sink with some soak. That's what I use for my hand dyed yarn stuff. And then just let it lay flat. Just be flat, lay it out flat and let that brim settle a little bit. It's cute. All right. Here's the other reason I don't like doing a slip stitch chain one. You always get a seam. There's always going to be a visible seam. If you just went spiral around and around and around, you won't get that seam line there. I know, Crystal, I'm nervous about throwing it in the washing machine, though. I am nervous about putting it in there. And we just did laundry. I mean, it's not a big deal, but anyhow, there's that. Okay, so like I said, I got a minute here to go to I was in my Pinterest board, but let's go to, where do I have socks? I don't even know where I have socks. Do I have a sock category? Crochet patterns, all saves, socks. I do have a sock board. All right, so let's scroll through these. These are lacy socks. Once this focuses, you guys will be able to see, but just give it a moment and then we'll just scroll through. Come on. Oh, please work with us. Oh, please, 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 please. Anyhow, there's that. Oh, that's okay. That's not going to work. So here's what I'm thinking, this is my thought on making a sock. This is blurry, so it's blurry here, so it's going to be blurry for you. What is this one? Hang on. What is this one here? I don't know, but that's it. No, that's not going to work. Okay, let me go back to this. This is the site. The picture might show up better on the site. Oh, it's not a free pattern. Oh, maybe it is. View pattern website. Okay. All right. Okay. This is kind of the sock I was thinking of. Let me show you in just a second. It's called a simple color work sock. I don't know why it's called color work. It's just because the toe and the heel are different. Oh, no, it's got some lines in it. Okay, hang on. I want it to be more like a knit sock. You know what I mean? What'd they make this out of? Corriedale wool nylon sock yarn. Okay. It's got to be hand dyed too. All right, here's the picture. I'm going to blow it up to just one sock so you can see what I'm talking about. So it's two colors. It's got a variegated and a solid. So you got the solid toe, the solid heel. And then you see the lines up here. It's got leaves on it for the picture purpose, I guess. But you see the lines up there, like the grid lines up on the sock? This is kind of what I'm thinking of for a sock. What do you think? It's using a finer weight yarn, tight little stitches to make it more like a knit sock instead of like a chunkier sock. Fingering weight yarn, 26 wraps per inch. It's called the squared root sock. Squared root. You like that? Squared root. And because they have those little lines, that's the color work. A 3mm or a 3.25 millimeter hook. There's different sizes to fit. Okay, like shoe size or your foot circumference, 7, 8, 9, or 10 inches. So you gotta measure your foot. To toe up, you carry the yarn to make those lines. Well, we could give it a go. We could give it a go. Okay, let me write this down real quick. It is called the squared root sock. Squared root sock. Squared root. I have fingering weight yarn that I could use for this. And if I don't have a solid color, you just need like a mini or two. You can go buy, I could buy a mini at the yarn store. But that's what they would look like. Not that color, of course, but. All right. You're size 9. I'm usually, my shoes I just got are a 9 and wide. Wide. I get wide shoes because I got wide feet. That's not that big, Sherry. I mean, we're not like 6s or 5s or something, but Okay, well, let's give it a go. Here's a picture of like the toe and the start of the whole thing. Wish this would like focus better, or just not be so blown out. There we go. Put it right in the camera. There we go. That's true, Julie. There we go. Okay, we'll give it a go. After this, we'll give it a go. We'll try to make some socks. Try to make some socks that fit. I mean, I've made socks before with you guys, but they didn't quite fit. They were too tight. They're too tight. All right. Oh, this one's crocheted for instructions for size 2. Gotta check out sizing and what size we want. I don't know how we figure that part out. These are instructions for size 2. How do you get other sizes? Probably have to buy the pattern. That's my guess. You'd have to buy the pattern to get the other sizes. Here's a better picture. I'll do what I did before. I'll put it right up in the camera. And we'll back it up. There you go. Now you can see those lines up the leg of the sock. Want to know what size 2 fits and how you change it if that doesn't fit you. I'll have to do some research on this. All right. And if this one doesn't work, if this size that I have the pattern for doesn't work, I'll find something else. Because I mean, I have other socks. Like I have this pattern too. This is wild and crazy colors, but I have this pattern, which is a free pattern. All right. Come on. Don't blow out so much. Hello. Give us appropriate colors. Come on. It's got some ridges in it. Okay, that's better. There's that one. I also have this one. I have some. I have to go look in my downloads too, because I have some in my downloads as well. Lion brand sock yarn. You know, Lion brand had sock yarn. This is all just one. No special colors for heels or toes or anything. It's just one variegated yarn. So there's that one. But I have others, like I said, in my downloads. So I'll check those out too. But I mean, I like that squared root pattern. I just don't know about the sizing for it. The sample sock is made in size 2. Oh, it tells us more about it. It tells us that the model's desired sock length is 8.75 with a shoe size between 7.5 and 8. So I would probably want another bigger size than this one. And so I'd have to buy the pattern. Yep, I'd have to buy the pattern. I love this. Yarnspiration, free patterns, family sock crochet pattern. And then there's a price of $9.99. How is that free? I don't know. This is a free sock pattern. And I mean, you can always change the colors. Okay, this is a sock yarn. And I've just used the color straight as stripes, clearly. You could use whatever yarn you wanted, and then when you do like the heel here, and you could always do X amount of rounds in a solid, and this comes in multiple sizes. So if we went, why does it go 7, 8, 10, 11? Why? Where's 9? Where's 9? Oh, women's. Let's go to women's. No, that was women's. You can go 7, 8, or 10, 11. Maybe 7, 8 would be fine. I don't know. I mean, I'm kind of an 8.5. I don't know. Maybe we just try it. I'll figure it out by next time. But we'll try socks. Okay, we'll try some socks. That's what we'll do. All right. Thanks for watching. I'm going to see what Dale's up to, see what he brought home, what he dragged home, and see if we can get ready to go to the gym. Got to go to the gym. And then hopefully just sit and relax for the evening. Wouldn't that be nice? Sit and relax for the evening. All right. All right. I will see everybody next week. Of course, I'll be live on Saturday. I did not do a whip and chat this week, as you realized. Many of you did. Somebody even messaged me, no whip and chat today? I'm like, no, I've been doing so much Vlogmas and sharing and talking and all that stuff through Vlogmas. I was like, what else would I have to say in a whip and chat? Not much. Maybe next week I'll give you a short little whip and chat. This has been my whip and chat today. Come watch the crochet lives. They're not my new whip and chats. Anyhow, hang out when you can. Come see me when you have a free time, and I'll be here. See you guys later. Bye, everybody.